Most men over 40 don't actually have a motivation problem. They don't even really have a discipline problem. They have a cycle problem. They wake up thinking, today I'm going to change things. And they really feel it for a few days, maybe even a week. They start eating better, maybe hit the gym, and maybe even go hard for a bit. And then slowly, it fades. Not because life gets harder, but because life goes back to normal. And normal is what keeps pulling them back. I know because I lived it. And it wasn't until I stepped into something like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that I realized I wasn't stuck because I didn't know what to do. I was stuck because I kept returning to the same version of myself. Most men think they're stuck because they need more motivation, more workouts, more discipline hacks, more routines, more motivational videos. But that's not the problem. The problem is your environment rewards comfort more than it does change. You don't have enough friction in your life anymore. Think about it. You can sit all day, eat whatever you want, distract yourself anytime things feel uncomfortable. Even your stress is probably soft. And when life becomes that comfortable, you don't need discipline, you need resistance. Because without resistance, nothing in you is forced to grow. So you drift, not dramatically, just slowly, quietly, until one day you look up and realize that you haven't actually changed in years. Now here's the part that most people just don't want to hear. Willpower is not a long-term strategy. It never was. Sure, willpower might get you started, but it doesn't survive comfort, because comfort always wins, eventually. And that's why most men restart over and over and over and over again. New year, new diet, new workout plan, new mindset, same result. Because nothing in their environment changed. And if nothing changes around you, nothing is going to change in you. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu showed me something simple but brutal. You can't fake your way through it. You can't outthink it. You can't negotiate with it. You either show up and get humbled or you don't grow. And that's exactly what most men are missing. A place where their ego doesn't get to run the show. Because at some point in life, especially after 40, most men get really good at avoiding things that expose them. We get good at staying comfortable, good at staying in control, good at staying fine. But jiu-jitsu doesn't care about any of that. It forces honesty. And that honesty is what changes you. Not motivation, not hype, honesty. So what exactly fixes this? It's not a new routine. It's not a perfect plan. It's not waiting for a better season of life. It's introducing structured difficulty back into your life. Something that doesn't care how you feel. For me, that became training. For you, it might be something totally different. Lifting weights, running, jiu-jitsu, waking up early and doing something hard before the whole world pulls you into distraction. But it has to be consistent. Not extreme, consistent. Because consistency builds identity. And identity is what actually changes behavior. Not motivation, not emotion, identity. You stop asking, do I feel like doing this? And you start saying, this is what I do now. And there's one simple rule that helps more than anything. Never miss twice. Because you're not trying to be perfect, you're just trying to stay in motion. Most men over 40 don't need a reinvention. They just need a return to something real, something hard. Something that doesn't bend to their comfort, because comfort is what slowly pulls you backward, and challenge is what pulls you forward. And if you're feeling stuck right now, it's probably not because you're broken. It's because nothing in your life is demanding more from you anymore. So start there. Not with a perfect plan, not with motivation, just one hard thing, and show up to it, whether you feel like it or not. If this hit home with you, I'm sharing more of what I learned through training, being a husband, being a father, and just trying to rebuild life after 40. So come along with me. Glad you're here. I'll see you on the mat.